Welcome to the Indie project, guys. My name is Indovine, and today I'm going to show you how to make an EXP grinder from mob spawn. And as you can see here, I do have a mob spawner, and you want to make sure you've got plenty of light around so you don't have mobs spawning in on you. And yes, I have just spawned this into the world, and what you want to do is dig out a layer below the mob spawner, and then once you've got this done, you're going to want to dig out a, say about a 3 by 2 sections. You've got a bit of a drop off, and once you've got this done, you're going to want to build back probably into this room here. So we're going to maintain it at 3 high just to make sure that our skeletons don't get stuck. And then once we've got this done, we're going to take this into a single chamber. So we're going to go into here, and then that's going to end up coming to this one here. So we'll just get some light down like so. Then we're going to need to tunnel upwards. So we're going to have these two here going up. So I'll just break out onto the surface here. Right, as you can see, we're on the surface now, and we'll come back down to our mob spawner. Now, once you've got this, you're going to need some kind of staircase to get back up here, and then you're going to need some water. So we're going to chuck some water there in each corner there. And we should get this little section here because it's not enough water. So then what we're going to do is just add some more water in. And then as you'll see, we get this nice flow, and then we're going to delete those stairs off. Right? And then so the skeletons are going to spawn, they're going to follow this water, and then they're going to get dragged down into this here. So we might just chuck some blocks over that. And then if you want, if you chuck water in that corner and in that corner, it will make this kind of current that will bring them to the middle, and as you'll see, they'll flow down to this section here. Alright, and now you're going to need signs. So this is the annoying part. You need a sign on each diagonal going upwards. So we have sign there, and then in between these, well, we've got extra signs in there too. In between these signs, you're going to have a bucket of water, and this is going to, oh, we don't want one there. This is going to make a ladder of sorts, so we'll just cover that hole in so our skeletons don't attempt to go in there. Right, and now we've got our bucket of water, so we're going to put our bucket of water, we're going to have a bucket of water there, or not there. We're going to have a whatchamacallit there, the sign, and then we need water on this side and on this side, and we're going to need another sign there to stop our water coming this way. Right, and as you see, you get into this kind of, you get this water on each side. Now you've got to continue this up on each side, and you'll get this water ladder, as some people call it. Now you're going to need to do this pretty high, so once we've got this done, we're going to build a tower here, and I'll show you that in a second. Alright, so welcome back. As you can see, we do have our tower here, and then once we get inside it, we're just going to continue our ladder, our water ladder, but our sign and water combination, and we're just going to keep going up and up and up until we get to around about 22 blocks high, somewhere around there. And that's because when your skeletons come up here, if they drop 21 blocks, that is where they are going to suffer pretty much full damage until they're on 1 heart. So then we're just going to continue this out pretty much till our water stops. And then once we've got that, we're going to drop back down again, a vertical drop. So there we go, we have that done. Now we're just going to build this wall up so they can't jump out. And then we're going to create a second tower that goes down to the ground. I'll have that done in a second. So as you can see, I'm just putting the final touches on this tower coming down to the ground. Now this is dropped 20 blocks from down the bottom of that, so we're going to need to continue this down until we get down below ground level. Now what's going to happen is you're going to build it too wide, so there's plenty of room down the bottom for the skeleton stand, because this type of spawner can build up a lot of mobs. And what we're also going to do, we're going to chuck a pressure pad down here and a light outside, and when there are mobs on top, you'll get to see them. So when we come to the top here, you'll see that we have this this water that jumps onto the vertical block, and the mobs will come down this water, and then they won't be able to do anything. So they'll come straight off this. So they'll come up the water tower, and the funny thing about this water ladder is mobs don't like being in water, so they will try to swim up to the top. If we just chuck one last bit of water there and some bricks there to ensure they can't get out, and then our mobs will come down and they'll drop down into this pit. So once we're going to count down around about 21 blocks, and once I've got that done, I'll come back. Alright guys, so as you can see, I have dug the tunnel down, and we've dropped down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 blocks down here. Now, if your skeletons are dying, or it depends on what mob you have, zombies can take up to around 25 blocks to die, but depending on what mobs you have, you can just alter how big your drop is, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So once you've got that done, you're going to need to return back to your mob spawner, or where your mob spawner is, and you're going to want to destroy all your light sources. So I've already done this, but I'll just bring you down here to see. So as you can see in here, it is completely dark, and the mobs will start spawning here. I'll just run through what happens with the mobs. So if we just cover this back up again, oops, that one, right. So the mobs will spawn here, and as you can see, I'm not moving. This is the water taking me down, and it leads me straight into the channel. And as you can see, a skeleton is gone. Now, you get to this water channel, and skeletons don't like to drown, so what they'll do is they'll swim up. And as you can see, he's going up. And he's going up and up and up, and then he'll get to the top. And once you get to the top, it really is just the water happening. So you'll see he might jump around for a bit, he'll jump around, but you watch, he'll get slowly pushed this way. And then he'll fall down this trap. And bam, ready? He'll come down in a second if you just wait. Come on, Mr. Ninja, fall down. And yeah, and I've just hooked some pads up to see he's just fallen down, and then it should just be a matter of one hit, and that's it. Alright, so as you can see here, I do have it on difficulty, at hard difficulty, and what you're going to do is just going to build some stairs down to your little storeroom down here, and you can chuck some chests down, and then I'll load this back up when we get some skeletons coming down. So, alright, so as you can see here, I'm just going to drop down here. Pretty much what happens is they'll fall down. You're going to be in this room here, which is just a little room that I've dug out, as you can see. They're going to fall, and they're going to get stuck here, so they're not going to really go anywhere, and then you'll be able to come down and punch them. You won't need weapons because of the damage that they'll take, so that you can pretty much 1, 2, or either 3 hit kill them. And then once you've got that done, you can build a little enclosure around, and I've built in here, this is just a bit of a viewing area, so as you can see, you can come in here, and you can see that the mobs are spawning. So if your mobs aren't spawning, then you've obviously got a problem with light, so you can just head down there and fix that problem. And the last thing you want to do, this is really important if you're not there and you want to just stack mobs. So one thing, if you want to get a heap of mobs, what you do, just press E, and you'll bring up your menu. So you've got your creative menu, or you'll have your backpack kind of thing. Now what this will do means you can click out of the game, so you can leave this up. The only thing you got to watch is your food though. And then this one other thing here is we just want to build up like this, so the sun doesn't kill our skeletons. So you just want to build a nice little enclosure over the top so the sun can't get in, because if you're not there and the sun's killing your skeletons and you come back and all you've got is a pile of bones, no XP, well then it's not much of an XP grinder, it's just a mob killer really. As you can see, they'll drop down, they'll take a bit of the fall damage, and you can pretty much just 1 or 2 hit them. See, that was 2 hits, that was 2 hits. So yeah, we've got a nice level there. And that's pretty much it guys. If you want, you can, I had to move this up level because they were dying. But yeah, if you want to hook this up to a light source, then whenever you got mobs there, it'll turn the light on, and yeah, that's pretty much it. You can build a nice little storage area for all the chests. And yeah, that's the mob spawn. It's easy as that. If you liked the video guys, be sure to like and favourite it down the bottom. In the description I'll give you the relevant details of this video, like my texture pack, which is Craft the Saga Continues. And yeah, if you have any questions, comment on the video or just ask me through inbox. I'm always checking that, so you can be sure to get a reply soon as ASAP. I just had to show you guys. This is pretty. I've had it sitting here for about half an hour. Yeah, there's a lot of mobs, right? Time to kill them. So, want to take all our weapons off, we'll just chuck the ladders down there. And then pretty much you just want to hit. And as you can see, wow, there's a lot of mobs here. And yeah, this won't take any damage to your weapons. It's pretty much just a one hit for all the mobs. And wow, there's more coming. Oh my god. So, oh, they can hit you, yeah. If you're too close, they will hit you, but that's not really a problem for most people. Oh, there's so many. Oh, you know, screw this. Where's my sword? Die. Ah, that's a bit quicker. Maybe because they've been sitting there, they've regained health, but I'm not sure. But there's just so many mobs here. It is absolutely crazy. And I'm like on 9 frames a second because how many mobs are actually here. And I was only sitting here for probably about half an hour. Oh, and I think... Is that it? Nearly it? Wow. Look at them. They just went mad. Firing them everywhere. And like... We got some bows and... What have we got in here? If I just, you know, throw some buckets away. Because they're just annoying and all. Wow, that's awesome. And like, we've just got 64 arrows, 48 arrows, 3 bows, at least 64 plus 54 bones, man. That's crazy. That's pretty much the XP grinder. Plus, it's a bit of a mob killer, so it's a drop as well. So as you can see, you get arrows, you get bones, you get more bones, you get bows. Occasionally, you get the powered up bows, and yeah, that's pretty much all the loot I got within half an hour. So that's enough to last you a long time. And I got to level 17. So yeah, it's a good, nice little mob spawn. That's the video. That's it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm out.